Everybody, welcome back to episode 6 of the Young Entrepreneur Podcast. This is me actually rebranding the podcast. It is not Everything Social Media anymore. It used to be called Everything Social Media. It is now going to be called the Young Entrepreneur Podcast. I've switched it because I wanted to talk more about business, not only about social media. And inside the Young Entrepreneur Podcast, I can talk about not only my business, other people's businesses, but marketing, social media. I can talk about everything. And it's a little bit more broader than just social media. So that's why I'm kind of doing this little rebrand that I'm doing. And I want to talk about today, really the first episode today of the Young Entrepreneur Podcast is going to be why your offer needs to be free in the beginning of your business. And I think this is something super important to talk about. And it rarely gets talked about with, on Twitter, on social media, on all these platforms where it's like, go sell, go do it, and then try to learn it. Where I think my whole thought process behind it is do it for free. And when you do it for free, you not only learn, people are with you longer. So let's say you get a brand, right? I get a brand to work with me for social media marketing. That's what I'm doing right now, social media marketing for e-com brands. And I bring on an e-com brand. I say, hey, look, I'm not going to charge you guys anything. I'm still new to the process. I've been learning. I've been coached by, these 3 people, and I really want to get in the space. And you guys are somewhat of a smaller brand. I think I can help, and I won't charge any money, but I just want to try and get some results and see what I can do. And then if we end up doing well, maybe we'll talk about me getting paid in the upcoming months or whatever it may be, right? And I really did that when you look at, my journey through social media marketing. Originally, I was doing social media content for businesses and some big businesses, actually. And then I made the switch to social media marketing. I invested some of the money that I got from content creation and started buying Facebook courses and how to do social media marketing. And then I ended up saying, you know what, I'm going to try it with this brand I was working with already for content creation. And we're running leads campaigns, and I ended up doing really freaking good with that brand. And then I started branching out to 2 other brands, and I was working for them for free. And then I brought on another brand. I was working for them for free. So at one point I had 4 brands that I was doing social media marketing for free, just trying to figure it out. Cause I had no clue. I'm still new to the space. I was like, I think I'm doing good. I see the stats. I see the results that we're getting. We're moving up and up and up the chain. I think we're on the right path. So at that point, I was basically able to say, you know what, I'm confident in my ability now. I can perform for a brand that I started working with, right? Or a new brand that I start working with. I'm now going to start charging people what I deserve for actually doing this service, right? And so what actually bringing in people for free does for your business as well, and you don't even realize it, is that you find out what processes work best. I'm looking at my notes here, by the way, if you can't tell. And you bring in case studies as well as you bring in proof of results, right? So, for example, when I started advertising for my service, I was able to show, look, I have $50,000 this month with one account. I have $40,000 this 1 month with this account. And I have $30,000 1 month with this account. Boom. I have results. I have proof. I can now go do a testimonial with this brand that I worked for free for 2 or 3 months and say, hey, do you mind if I interview you and say, how we grew your business from $10,000 to $40,000 a month through Facebook advertising? And almost 99% of the time, if you work for someone for free and you ask them for a testimonial, they will give you a testimonial 1,000%. So what that allows you to do is you can now put that all over your website and say, look, we have happy clients, we have results, this is what we've done. And now when new people come to your site or new people come to look at your service or are interested in your service, they see, hey, this brand believes in them, this brand believes in them. These are the results that he's gotten. Obviously we're not going to put names on the results because most companies don't want their financial information out there on the web, but at least you get the proof in the pudding to show to people, hey, I can do this and I can do it pretty good. And so at that point, you can now start charging new clients a retainer or a profit share or whatever it may be that come into your business. So I think it's really important to start getting brands on if you're new to entrepreneurship or new to the service that you're doing for free. Figure out what processes work best, learn the skills, go do it, and then get testimonials, get the results, throw that on your website, and then start charging people. Because there's not a lot of point to start charging people and make false promises saying, hey, yep, you're at 10 grand a month, I can probably get you to 50 in 2 months. When in reality, you have no clue what you're doing and there's no timeline of how to do it because you've never done it before. So I think it's really important to just get people on for free and then transfer them to paying clients. Like, for example, I had all my 4 paying clients. All of those guys converted into paying clients and they're still with me today. So usually when you do some work for free for someone, it always comes back and you always will make money off of it once you start asking for money, once you got the results, right? I'm not going to ask for money if I didn't get results. But some of the best brands in the world, if you look at it, started offering their service for free or offered their platform for free. So a good one to think about is Facebook. Facebook is a free platform you can use and it's still free today. How do they make their money? It is through advertising. They advertise on Instagram and also Facebook. So they make billions of dollars each year off of advertising, and in result, you could use their platform for free. Another good example of this, when you look at it, is Alex Hormozi and Gym Launch. Now, you may be like, well, Lucas, he was charging for his service right away. He wasn't actually offering his service for free. Yes and no, but if you look at it, if you go in the details of his story, he was doing conferences talking about Facebook ads and running ads to his own gym business. That's where he learned the actual service, doing it himself on his own business, and was talking in front of a bunch of people on a stage about how, in front of gym owners, by the way, not just random business owners, on how they could implement Facebook ads for their business as well. And all these people started coming up to him saying, hey, can I get the system that you're using? And at first, no, I don't sell that. And then he did end up selling it, and he started selling it for $4,000, $6,000, $8,000, $10,000, $12,000, $14,000, $16,000. And I think he ended up staying at like $16,000, or I think he even went even higher than that. But he, if you think about it, offered up his services for free. Maybe he got paid to be on that stage, I don't know. But in the result, he got in front of a bunch of people and showed testimonials, results, and those people said, wow, this stuff works. I want this in my business as well. So that's the same thing that you want to do with your business. You want to show people testimonials, results, and they'll go, wow, I want the same thing in my business as well. So just learn from, me, Alex Hormozi, Facebook, all 3 different actually services when you really think about it. Facebook, free platform, technology, social media platform, Gym Launch, licensing, and showing you how to increase money coming into your business. And then me, who's in a service-based business, which is done for you and does Facebook advertising. So 3 completely different categories of business that all basically offered up their services for free or offered up their platform or licensing or methodology for free. And then they ended up scaling and getting really big. So I hope this helps in some way. I know this is going to be somewhat of a shorter platform. I'm planning on getting a bunch of people to come on and interview as well. So that's going to be really exciting. So stay tuned for that. But for now, that's all I have for this podcast. And I will see you guys next time. And stay tuned for the next episode because there's going to be a lot of insight dropping on this podcast. I'm going to have one person actually come on weekly. And I'm trying to figure out the times to lock him in. But there'll be a lot of value dropping on this podcast. So I really appreciate you guys for listening. And I'll see you guys next time.